Alright guys, welcome back to episode 37 of the Hearts Football Manager 2021 save here on FM 21. It is the final game of Season 2. We're taking on Rangers, and to be honest, this game is pretty irrelevant. We cannot catch the team ahead of us, and we cannot be caught by the team below us. Now, I say irrelevant, I'm really happy with our form towards the end of the season. We've been phenomenal. We started off poor at the start of the season, then we seemed to pick up a wee bit in form. We got up to like mid-table, looked as if we were going to break into the top six, and then our form went pretty poor again, and we spent a couple of months in the bottom six, but then we got back into the top six, and then we're borderline top six, and then we're always in a bit sick for seventh place. But over the past 2 months, like 7 weeks or whatever, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, we've just put our pedal to the metal, really, and we've stormed up the league table, and now you can see where we are, and that is in 4th place. I'll be honest, guys, it did not look like we were going to get 4th about 4 months ago, but we've done it. Am I happy with 4th? Considering how we started, considering how the table was looking a couple months into the season, yes, of course I'm happy with it, but I think we should have been aiming for 3rd, and maybe if we'd been beaten to 3rd by Hibs, if we'd been beaten to 3rd by Aberdeen, I could accept it more, but to have beaten to 3rd by St Mirren, it's hard to take. Now, don't get me wrong, St Mirren have been phenomenal this season, and I think they do deserve credit for how well they've played. They've been great. You've got to give them it, but there's no way we shouldn't be finishing lower than St Mirren in a league table, and that is really bad that we have. Now, 4th also means we've secured Europa League football. Now, what will be in the second Europa League competition, I have no idea how that works. I don't think any of us do. We haven't really seen it in real life yet, but it is in the game, and that is where we're going to be. So, I guess we'll have to try it out, guys. I'm expecting this actually to do well in it. I'm thinking that we can qualify for it due to the fact that it's a step below the Europa League, and you'd expect the teams to be more around our level. I don't think we're going to come up against a Tottenham or something in the playoffs, or an AC Milan. We should be able to avoid those teams, but I mean, you can see February was a terrible month for us. That really halted our push. Maybe if February was better, we could have catch St Mirren, because we're only 5 points behind them at the moment. But I mean, February was really bad. We played 8 games, and we lost. We only won one of them. We lost 5, drew 2. Awful record. We also got pumped at the Scottish Cup in February by Motherwell. That's what really screwed us over. But since February, guys, we haven't lost a game. We went through March with 4 wins, 12 points out of 12. Then in April, we got a draw against Celtic, which was great. And then we beat St Mirren, we beat St Johnstone. And in our last 2 games, we've drew against Celtic again, 2-2. Thought we should have won. We were 2-0 up at home. We ended up throwing it away, but you know what? It is what it is. At least we avoided defeat, and then we drew against Kilmarnock. Now we're going to the final game against Rangers. I would love to avoid defeat. Then that would mean if we can avoid defeat here, it means we're unbeaten in competitive competition since February, and that would be phenomenal. At the moment, we're 9 games unbeaten. Can we make it 10? We're going to go and take on Rangers. The game is pretty much irrelevant. It doesn't mean anything in terms of league position, but I think it's vital that we try and get the win here, and we try and finish the season strong. Next season, I am looking forward to it. We are going to be in Europe. We are going to be, in my opinion, I'm looking at next season at the bare minimum, I think, 3rd. I'm not saying we can challenge the top 2, but I think as a bare minimum, we should be at least looking to finish 3rd here, because I think squad-wise, we do probably have the 3rd best squad, and I think we've got momentum, and I think we'll be adding to our squad. More importantly, I do expect us to bring in a couple of... I'm not going to bring in that many players, to be honest. I've already made a couple of deals, which I think I've showed you in a previous episode, but if not, we'll have a look at it after this Rangers game. But I'm not going to be going gun-ho with the signings, and I'm not going to be looking to bring in 5, 6, 7 more players, but I am going to be looking to bring in like 1 or 2 quality players that I think will help the team out tremendously. So last game of the season, you know what, we're going to go with Craig Gordon. I mean, Archer's been good recently, he has, but it could be Craig Gordon's last game. So for that reason alone, yeah, call me a prick or whatever for for taking it for taking out, what's his name, for taking out Archer, but I think I've got to go with the man, and that man is Craig Gordon. He's been a great servant for the club, and I just want to do right by him, and that is by giving him his last game. Christoph Berger, I'll stick him in the. We'll stick Christoph Berger on the bench as well. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get him a bit of game time as well. But yeah, we've been playing great recently. Let's try and keep it up. Let's go into the game. We've got our team ready. We're looking to try. Stephen Kingsley is not fully fit. Well, we can always sub him off then. But yeah, here we go. Hearts versus Rangers to end the season. Rangers will not be happy with their season, finishing second. It's not what they wanted. That's Celtic now on 11. 11 in a row. I wonder just how far Celtic can go here. It's madness, it really is. But anyway, here's the teams. Craig Gordon, Smith, Suter, Halkett, Kingsley, Walker, Andy Irvine, Ollie Lee, Halua, Freer and Boyce. Rangers go with McGregor, Salcido, Edmondson, Carter, Fickers, Bennett, Kennedy, Kelly, Richie Holzer, McFay, Middleton and Roof. Definitely a massive change there from the team that Rangers had at the start of the season. They've changed that up big time there, so I do not know. Let's see here. The recent form have us, the form standings of Rangers second in the place we're first. Let's show them why. Yeah, let's show them why. In terms of form, we're the best team in the league, so let's go and do it. Stephen's one of the best managers in the game. We'll give him credit. He's done alright, I think, since he went to Rangers, but obviously keep in mind, guys, in this, he is yet to yet to win the league with Rangers. So, how good has he done if we're being completely honest? I don't even know. Did they win a cup? He might have won a cup last year. Don't think he's won a cup this year. Again, we'll check that. We'll check that at the end. We'll see who's won the cups. See who's won what. But all I know is we ain't winning any cups because we keep getting knocked out of them. So, pretty poor. But anyway, like I said, last game of this season, 7 minutes in. And let's try and avoid the defeat. A win would be fantastic, but if we can avoid defeat and keep our momentum going, to me that would be the main thing here. Jamie Walker then, ball out to Elliot Freer, who launches one up, and it's, what is that? That's borderline. You could be shot for that, really. If we're being honest, I think that should be kneecap worthy. That was poor. Ball out to Roof. Kamara Roof. Don't let him cut inside. He passed it back to Kennedy. Kennedy to Salcido, and Rangers being forced back here for Hearts. This is what I want to see. Good stuff for the Jambos. Kelly out to Middleton to McFake out to Bennett. Rangers passing the ball around well here. It's a ball into Kamara Roof, and it's a good save for Craig Gordon. Kamara Roof really should do better there. Tame shot right at the goalkeeper at the end of the day. One shot apiece after 10 minutes. I'm looking at the league table. I don't think can anything change. Even the relegation battles over. Livingston are down. Ross County, I guess, could avoid. Ross County, have they already played, or are they playing today? Let's see. Are they playing today or what? Because no, wait. Ross County are playing today, so they could take themselves out of the relegation playoff if they can find a win. So I guess that's a big game. I've noticed Motherwell are on 54 points, or 5 points out of Kilmarnock, but they will finish behind them because of the split. The split is pretty mad, to be fair. That seems to be it. Ross County are actually winning, so they're level on points with Dundee United, but the goal difference is far superior for Dundee United. So Ross County will need Dundee United to lose, and Ross County will need to win if they want to avoid finishing in that 11th place. Anyway, here we go. Elliot Freer to Irvine. We're in a promising position here. We don't want to go back the way though. Come on, Michael Smith. Back to John Suter. Jordy Halua picks the ball out wide. He's trying to go past his man, and it doesn't happen. And Bennett's there just to say, not today, Jordy. You ain't going past us. And there's Glenn Middleton. Speaking of going past, Glenn Middleton's going past the entire Hearts midfield here. What the hell? Guys, bring him down. Kennedy, long ball out to Bennett. Rangers passing it a bit well here. Middleton back to... Oh, man, they've cut us open. Knife crime here at Ibrox. And thankfully we've managed to get a block on that at the end of the highlight. 10 minutes to go before the half-time interval. Can we just try and get into half-time with the way things are going? and we'll take it from there. Apparently Stephen Kingsley has to come off right now. We can bring on Halliday. Should we bring on Halliday? Former Rangers man. I believe Halliday could be leaving at the end of the season as well. I think we will look to do it. I mean, maybe not right now. I think Kingsley can at least last, 10, 15 minutes into the second half. But yeah, that's half time over. I mean, that's this first half over. We're going to... I'm not happy with the performance out there, guys. Come on. Give me something better. Give me something different. Kieran Dixon is coming on for Glenn Middleton. Rangers make a change early on here, going for it, not wasting any time, not waiting about. Almost 15 minutes gone now. I think we will make the change. Well, could make more than one, to be honest. We'll bring on Halliday and who else can we bring on? Who's not having a good game? Liam Boyce doesn't do much. We'll bring on Jordan Roberts. And we'll see if he can do anything up front. With half an hour to go. We're going to demand more. We just haven't seen anything from the lads, to be fair. But we might be able to, we might still get a draw of it, but man, it's not been a great game, has it? I guess we've limited Rangers to only a couple of highlights as well. McGregor now, launching it up. So Michael Smith heads it down to Jordy Halua. Jordy Halua back to Michael Smith, Irvine. Suter with a big long... I mean, who's that to? Where's that going? McGregor picks it up. He's got the ball with his feet now, launches it way up to Kennedy, and Kennedy actually wins the head on that, out to Roof. It's Kamar Roof now down this right-hand side. Rangers, a great block for Andy Halliday. Or was it Freer? I think it was Freer actually. Ball's into Kennedy, flicks onto Morelos. It's not Morelos, it's Mebudi, but it's not going to count. It's disallowed. I think Morelos left Rangers actually. I don't know why. I just seen a guy called M up front and I assumed it was Morelos. It's not Morelos, and it's not a goal either, so we live to fight another day. We live to fight another day. Michael Smith with a throw in the Rolls Royce. He just throws it straight to Bennett. I mean, what's he doing there? What the hell is Michael Smith doing? Tell you what Rangers are doing. They're coming forward again, looking pretty promising. There's a pass there to be... Oh my god, if that went in. If that went in. The laptop was at the windy. We were at the windy. We were beat, because I don't see us getting a goal here. We almost have to... We're going to go defensive now. It's almost as if we're... What am I up? Yeah, we're going to go very defensive actually and try and just get a draw here, because I don't see much happening, guys. If I'm being honest, I don't really see it happening. We'll put the fullbacks on defend. Winger, Jordan, you can just play a bit of support, mate. I don't really need you going attacking now. Box to box midfielder. Maybe bring him down a bit. Play a bit deeper. Maybe take Walker off, put Walker in there. Jimmy Walker can come on. Harry Cochrane can come on for Walker. And that might be it. We'll actually bring Bearer on. We'll bring Bearer on for Michael Smith. Oh wait, we're out of substitutions. Damn it. Alright, okay. Sorry, Bearer. It looks like you might have played your last game for Hearts. It looks like you're not getting a chance here today. Just tell me to bring Jordy Halou. I don't have any more subs. Can't bring anyone else on. We're done. We're beat. We're finished. We're just having to go with what we've got here. And Motherwell are beating Dundee United, and that means Dundee United drop in to that relegation playoff spot. If Ross County can hold on, if Motherwell hold on, it will be Dundee United then have to face a team from the Championship. That could be massive. That could send Dundee United down back into the Championship. That late goal there from O'Hara. 4 minutes added on here. I can't see anything happening for Rangers now. It is full time, guys, at Ibrox. We've got another draw here. We're undefeated. It wasn't the greatest game. We literally created hee-haw going forward. But we kept Rangers from scoring. which not a lot of teams can do. So I think we need to take a lot of credit for that. Well, we're happy enough. Hands on hips. You proved a lot of people wrong in the fine defeat here. I mean, it's not ideal, but you got to be honest, guys. A point at Ibrox, you can't really knock it. You have to be happy enough with that. And Halliday bids farewell to Hearts. Yeah, Halliday's going. Big up Andy Halliday. Came in there in his last game, and yeah, he did well there. So for cushion quality, yeah, the quality was poor. David Munro had a good game apparently. Hearts were caved open. We were caved open. Let's be honest, we were severely caved open. But yeah, we gave Gerrard a lot of credit there. Who is so non boss Ian Barclough was seen at Ibrox Stadium, keeping an eye over the progress of Michael Smith and Liam Boyce. So it looks like they could be earning international call-ups, I guess, in the future. Happy with the club's Scottish performance. Very pleased with your level of support in the squad. Yeah, so I mean things are going pretty well for us here. We've got a B. I mean we've got what's the friendly cup semi-final? I don't remember agreeing to a semi-friendly quarter-final gimmick, but okay. It looks like I'm in some cup I don't even remember agreeing to. That's interesting. Don't remember agreeing to that at all. Relief for Ross County as they secure survival. I mean, they did it with a good win against Aberdeen there, so that is good for them. Now you can see St Johnstone in 5th place are yet to be confirmed for the Europa Qualifying League 2, so either they will get it or the winner of the Scottish Cup will get it. Now, who's going to be in the Scottish Cup? That's the big thing here. We need to have a check on that because that could be crucial. That could it's going to decide who does what really. And the Scottish Cup finals between Motherwell and Celtic. So if Celtic win, 5th place St Johnstone go into the Europa League. But if Motherwell win, they go into the Europa League. And I believe Motherwell are actually got more points than St Johnstone in the league, if I'm correct. They do. So Motherwell, St Johnstone have still to play their last game, of course, which I believe is against Celtic. But at the moment, Motherwell actually would be in 5th place if there was no split. So, I mean, you could argue Motherwell deserve that Europa League spot, but at the moment, it's likely, I think, to go to St Johnstone because you would expect Celtic to defeat Motherwell in the cup final. So, we will see what happens. We'll keep an eye out for that one. But it's going to be either Motherwell or St Johnstone joining Hearts, St Mirren, Rangers and Celtic in European football next season. Alrighty, so here we go. The Heart of Midlothian end of season review 2021. Let's have a wee look at this bad boy, see what happens. The new arrivals. It was a busy season in the transfer market, and it's safe to say there was some good business done in bringing in some key new signings who contributed hugely to the season's success. So in with Jordan Archer, Gary Mackay-Steven, Liam Donnelly, Jamie McCart, Kyle McAllister, Corey Evans, who, I'll be honest, I'll be first to admit, he was a failure. Dean Campbell didn't really get as much playing time as I would have liked, but hopefully we can change that. I mean, Liam Donnelly was another one that I don't know, is he really Hearts quality? I mean, I don't know, but I think Jordan Archer really was a good signing. Considering we got him for 50k, I thought it was fucking phenomenal. And he looks like he's going to be on number 1 for next season. I see no real reason to change that. I mean, overall, he averaged a 7.03 this season, which was pretty good. And the board are delighted with Jordan Archer as well. This is mainly due to getting the player to agree to a lower wage than he would have expected to pay of someone's ability. So yeah, I mean, Jordan Archer even put some respect on the guy's name. Can't even get his name right. I think he's a good signing. Mackay-Steven, I'll be completely honest, guys. The only reason I signed Mackay-Steven is because he plays for Hearts in real life. I mean, that is it. I mean, I don't think he did that bad, but I probably did overpay for the guy, and his wage is probably a bit high as well. But he struggled with injuries this year, so I'm hoping next year he can stay fit. It's always been his issue really. Mackay-Steven, injuries has always kind of fucked him over in his career, but I'm hoping next season he can stay fit and have a good season. Liam Donnelly, will he feature more next season? I don't know. Will he be here next season? I don't know. I do not know. We had him out on loan since January. It depends really. He might be here. He might not. I can't really say more than that. Jamie McCart, I think, was not a bad signing. Now, Berra is leaving at the end of the season, so I mean that should open up more chances for Jamie McCart. But we also have agreed to sign Liam Lindsay on a pre-deal, the former Partick Thistle man, who is a good defender in his own right. So that will either, I don't know, give more competition for Jamie McCart. It might push Jamie McCart down the order, or it might even push him out the club if we decide that, you know, we've got one centre back too many. But I do think Jamie McCart was a decent signing for us. It was mainly to bring in cover, and I think he did his job there. Kyle McAllister, another player that, I think's done an okay job. He hasn't really set the world alight, but he's been a decent squad player. I don't know if we can afford to pay 100k for a guy that's going to be a squad player, though. That's the only problem. Probably regretting that deal. Maybe I'll cash out if we can, get money for him. Then maybe we'll cash out. Corey Evans has been a horrible signing. We got him on a free. From that aspect, it was pretty good, but his wages were half decent, and he was just injury prone. Injured pretty much in the first month that he came to the club, and barely played a game all season. So he's a player that I'm looking to move on in the summer. And Dean Campbell, one we signed for the future. I think this kid's going to be great. We paid 140k for him, but I think it will be worth it in the long run. I think Dean Campbell and Harry Cochrane are, two future young stars we can look for. I mean, his average rating was pretty poor, 6.56, but I mean, we'll not worry about that. If he turns into the player I think he could, then we're going to have a great player on our hands. Transfers out. Charleston King. The board were disappointed that we sold him. Michael Piotrowski just left. We couldn't get him. We couldn't get a deal. His visa was fucked, so we had to let him go. Liked him more. Another guy we probably could have got a bit more for, but I just had to get him off the wage budget. He was killing the wage budget, and he was really featuring. So Colin Doyle, we got him out. More players. Slamal, guy should never been in the club to begin with, and then a lot of these players actually just left. I didn't really want them to go; they just kind of left. Chris Hamilton, these are players that we had at loan. Liam Donnelly, pleased with the loan fee received. Plus, we got some money. We actually got some money for loaning these players out as well. So, that everything helps. Every penny counts. So, so far with the new arrivals and the players, I think that in terms of transfer, I think we weren't perfect by any means, but I think I'd say, we did better than it was a positive rather than a negative. I would go that far as regarding the players and the signings that we made. A season to remember, the Jambos consistently defied the odds from the outset, challenging for the I wouldn't agree with that. They are challenging for the title, but we were able to finish the job at the end of the campaign. Let's be honest. At the start, we were challenging for relegation, but we turned things around. The board expectation was avoid relegation, and we did that. So I think to finish fourth was phenomenal. Average home attendance was 18,321, 91% full. You've got to love that. Competition top scorer was Liam Boyce and Jordy Halua. Keep in mind, we did kind of play Jordy Halua out in the wide more, so that's probably why he didn't get as many goals. But he had 14 goals between them. Can't really complain with that. The board are delighted that the team challenged us. Again, we didn't really challenge. That's fake news. As Donald Trump would say, fake news here. But here, if they think we challenged, then you know what? We'll let them live in dream world. But we certainly did not. Friendly Cup. I don't even, we weren't in a Friendly Cup, were we not? Scottish Cup, yes. Here's where I expect the board to be disappointed because we weren't good. Disappointed we only reached the fifth round. So was I in Betfred Cup. Yeah, it was awful. The start of the season, guys, was fucking terrible. We were last in the league. We didn't even go out the group stage of the Betfred Cup. A 5-4 defeat to Edinburgh City. I mean, those were bad days. I'm trying to forget about them, but those days will haunt me forever. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if I got sacked after that 5-4 defeat to Edinburgh City. Then we went into the Hamilton game, only needing a draw to go through, and they humped us 3-0. So it was definitely a Betfred Cup to forget. I'll say that much. Speaking of the Betfred Cup, I don't think we'll be. I think we'll bypass the group stage next year because we finished fourth. I believe that's how it works. So at least there'll be no chance to get knocked out in the group stages. Moments to remember was a 4-1 win against Kilmarnock. To me, I think the best performance of the season was the 4-1 defeat of St Mirren, not like 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago. I think that was great. Match to remember, Hearts beating Rangers. That was a good game. Goal of the season was Harry Cochrane's goal against Hibernian. That was a great goal, to be fair, but the game I mean, at that stage we're already 4-0 down, and my God, I think that was the first game of the season, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a game that I was trying to forget, but unfortunately the game's brought it back to the memory bank. So cheers for nothing. The finances, your success definitely helped the club's finances. Previously, we were national. Currently, we're still national. No new sponsorship deals. No new sponsorship deals this year either. So, annual revenue, sponsorship, 172k was 285k last year. So, we're down. Broadcast revenue, though, is up massively. So, it just shows you the difference it makes being in the Premiership. I think last season it was 25k, this season 545k. Corporate and hospitality is up about 300,000. Competition prize money, Jesus, it's competition prize money's been killed. Even though we're in a higher division, I think it's just because we did shit in the cups maybe, and finishing fourth doesn't get you that much in Scotland. I don't know. Match day commercial and retail, again, that is up about 150k as well. So the finances are looking good. Merchandise 413k. It's not bad. 7,329 shirts sold, and the highest selling shirts were Haring, Halua, Mackay Stephen, Walker, and Suter. Maybe Mackay Stevens made back his money in shirts alone, or at least that's what I'm hoping. How you lined up? We rotated the team a fair amount this season. What you need to do with injuries and a big squad, it's always key to rotate. But this is apparently our best 11. So Jordan Archer gets the goalkeeping position. Michael Smith at right back. The centre back partnership of Halkett, Suter, and Kingsley. To be fair, I mean, that back five, you cannot complain about that at all. Maybe you could argue that Craig Gordon deserved to be in there, but I have no complaints. I would have probably picked that back five as well. Peter Haring and Andy Irvine go in the midfield. I think they did well. Andy Irvine's got 6 goals. No, wait, 6 assists, that is. Damn, I thought he had 6 goals. Then on the right, it's Kyle McAllister. On the left, Elliot Freer. And in the middle, Jamie Walker. And then up front, Jordy Halua. So, no place for the likes of Mackay Stevens or the likes of Jordan Roberts or Liam Boyce in our first 11, which is a wee bit surprising, but you know what? It's not shocking. Accolades, manager awards. We won the Premiership Manager of the Month for November, and we won the Premiership Manager of the Month for March. So 2 Premiership Manager of the Months, to be fair. It's no bad. Club Awards, Fans Player of the Season was Liam Boyce. Young Player of the Season, Andy Irvine. Signing of the Season was Jordan Archer. Goal of the Season, we've already mentioned, was Harry Cochrane. Top goal scorer in all competitions was Liam Boyce with 19 goals. Jamie Walker with the most assists, 11. Most Player of the Match Awards was Liam Boyce with 4. Highest average rating was Stephen Kingsley, 7.0. And the most passes completed per 90 minutes was Andy Irvine with 47. Record breakers, most goals by a player in a match was Liam Boyce with a 3, just a hat trick. Most assists by a player in a season was Jamie Walker with 11. And the worst discipline, Jesus Christ, that's not something you want to be proud of it breaking, but it was Peter Haring with 13 yellow cards. My God, that is not good there. Guy needs to calm down a wee bit. And again, players inducted. What's this? Following the competition, Best 11, Hearts supporter Sportsman has proudly announced that 3 players have been considered good enough to enter the Hearts overall Best 11. So this is the Best 11 then since we took over, I guess. Since the game started, Liam Boyce was the pick of the 3 players. The striker accumulated 30 appearances, scored 19 goals for the team at an average of 7.0. Jordan Archer and Jimmy McCart were the other players set to become part of Hearts' proud history, and both of them then make the substitution bench. So since we started, this is apparently our overall, over the first 2 seasons, this is our overall team, which surprises me. Popskew over Halkett, I definitely wouldn't agree with that, but hey, I don't make the decisions. Well, technically I do on the pitch, but apparently not here. Hearts, we've already seen the season review, which we were happy to look at, but it's all about moving on to next season now. Club visions and expectations. We all know about this. Come on, we'll just accept it. Come on, guys. By the end of it, they want to become an established Scottish Premiership. Well, that's going to be done. What we what we really want, what we really, really, really want is to try and win the league. I don't know when it's going to happen, but that's got to be the goal. I don't think it's going to happen next season, but hopefully we can maybe build over the next couple of seasons and then look to try and, launch an attack on the old firm, really. The season is finished now. We need to, what can we do here? You all deserve to be congratulated. We're going to work hard to make sure we can avoid. Next season, we're going to try and qualify for Europe. In order to satisfy, we will be trying to sign a certain. We want to try and. I don't want to scare the players. I don't want to say we're going to sign fucking Lionel Messi here, but. We'll go with. I've not been wholly. Yeah, we'll go with this one. I think that one. Oh my god, do I feel let down? Well, I'm surprised they feel that way. I mean, wave hand. I respect those who convince I'll be able to reach the knockout. I'll be aiming to reach the competition, yeah, proper, and they seem pleased with that. So that's good. At least we've got something right. I'd like to discuss some new promises I'm willing to make for. We can, yeah, once we just come back. Yes, okay. All sounds good. Jordi Halua seems to be happy, and yeah, that is it, guys. I'll see you back at pre-season. Nobody snap a leg or anything like that, and stay safe. New season team report. So can we look at that? That's obviously the best 11. Can we end season break, Hearts training camp destination? Where are we going? Austria, Germany, Australia, Spain, Portugal, Denmark. We'll go to Austria. Hopefully Vienna. Vienna's nice. Never been like, but I've heard Vienna's pretty nice. And end of season review. Oh, I don't want to see this again. We've already done that. Get back out of this shit. Didn't mean that. Right, what else have we got? The current financial fair play period for the Euro Cup 2 has ended with the club successfully complying with financial fair play. Alright, okay, that's good. Overall, the period in question, the club had made a profit of 14. Well, really? We made that amount of profit? It can't be. Hearts out with a tax bill. Club membership announced. Attached this commercial summary with, I think we've already looked at that. New scouting budget has been made available. Board set initial budgets. The board have set an initial budget of 85 grand per week is for the squad wages, and a transfer budget over 2 million. Happy days. Looks like we can actually go and make some signings. Due to technology advances, the club's facilities no longer rank where they once did in the footballing world. The training facilities have been affected by these advancements. We're going to request improved training facilities. The board will get back to you shortly. I don't care. I want good training facilities. I mean, yeah, 2 million, 2 million to spend, but we still need to focus on the youth players. We need to be bringing through good young players, and to do that, we need good youth facilities. Big news in the Scottish Cup final. Celtic have beaten Motherwell. That means Motherwell will not get that Europa League spot. That will go to St Johnstone. Fair play to Celtic. They add yet another trophy to their trophy cabinet. It must be getting full. How the fuck can they afford to keep adding trophies? Must be buying furniture on Amazon every week or something. I don't know. Because they just keep adding silverware. So the beard, the beard. Oh man, that's when you've been playing Football Manager for too long. But anyway, guys, the board. Yes, the board, not the beard. The board. What could the beard approve anyway? Am I going to let you shave me tonight or what? Anyway, the board have agreed to upgrade the club's training facilities, and this is expected to cost in the region of 1.8 million. So it's great to know that the club are willing to do that. I do think the training facilities are, going to be a crucial part to our future success. So I'm glad that the board are happy to do that. We got 1.8 million, I believe, from the Scottish Premiership. There you go, boom. That is fantastic. What else we got here? Hearts players named team of the week, Andy Irving getting in there. All good. What else have we got then? Sarpai move. Yeah, so actually agreed to sign this guy earlier in the season. His move has been delayed due to a work permit, but I think the work permit is going to be taken care of. Yeah, we already know Celtic won the cup. Jamie McCart not happy. He's basically not happy that I was not playing him in his preferred position. He has to accept that Halkett and Suter are just a bit better than him, and he handed in a transfer request. So it looks like Jamie McCart will be leaving then, which is a bit disappointing. But here, what can you do? What can you do? A bunch of clubs want him. Hamilton, Motherwell, and St Mirren. I'm not happy with any of those fees. To be fair, I think we could get more for him. His value's at 190k, so you know I'll not be rushing it. If we don't get the offer that I deem acceptable, then he can stay at the club. There's a bunch of players leaving here. They'll come back. Maybe extend their loan deals. To be honest, St Mirren chasing McCart deal. I'm sure they are chasing him because he's a decent defender, and they finished third. So I suppose they all want to. They all want to try and get his contract. Hearts contract set to expire. Work application rejected. Well, that sucks. Oh wait, he signed for us. I didn't think we'd have got him considering his application was rejected, but here, I know, we got him in the end, so Kingsley Sarpai will be coming to the club. The signing is confirmed, happy days. Is there anything else we need to look at then? It doesn't look like it. So before we go, we'll have a quick look at the players that we are bringing in. And here they are here. So we've got Bobby McWilliams, a 17-year-old coming in from Celtic. I mean, these are just free signings. The same with Liam Lindsley, he was another free signing. Declan Glass is someone that we're currently looking at the moment. It's a free signing. Kieran Dixon, a guy that featured in the last game of the season for Rangers against us, is another free signing. Kingsley Sarpai is a free signing, and this guy here, Jonathan Afolabi, a guy was signed from Celtic, to be honest. He actually looked pretty good. I was looking at his stats. His contract was up, and we managed to get him for 39.5k. So there you go. It looks like we've got 5 players guaranteed to join. Maybe a 6th if Declan Glass, we can get that deal over the line. But as things stand, we've only spent 39.5k. So, I think we've done really good there, to be honest. I think we've done pretty phenomenal bringing in those players. And the players leaving the club, Harris Spratt is going to Dundee. Unfortunately, we ain't getting any money for him. Same with Jamie Brandon. He just left. He wanted to go to Birmingham. Contract was up. Wouldn't sign a new one. It sucked, but what can you do? Jamie McCart wants to leave, but I'm against that at the moment. I've got Aaron Darge leaving, Leo Watson leaving. Andy Halliday has agreed to go to Falkirk. He is leaving. Lewis Moore, who I really wanted to keep, I was not happy, but again, Lewis Moore decided he wanted to go. I couldn't keep him. Couldn't force him to stay. Couldn't kidnap him. Lock him in the basement. And then Scott McGill and Aidan Downholm have agreed to leave the club, and we're not getting money for any of those guys, which kind of sucks. It really sucks, to be honest. But guys, that is how life works. So that's a good date then for this season. That is season 2 over. Season 2, the Hearts Football Manager save is over. It is finished, and next time we'll be back. It will be for the start of season 3. Now, I can confirm I'm not going to be going crazy, guys, with signings. I've showed you the players that are coming into the club, and that is pretty much it. I will be on the lookout for 1 or 2 maybe quality players we can bring in for certain positions, but I'm not going to be signing guys just for the sake of it. I know we've got 2 million, but I'm not going to be throwing it away. I'm going to be wise with it, and if I can see key players that I think can come in and make a big difference to the club, then I'll get them. If not, then I'm pretty happy with the squad that we have. And I'm excited for next season. Hopefully you guys are as well. Make sure you leave a wee comment down below what you thought of the episodes, what you thought of the season, what do you think of 4th place, and yeah, that'll do it, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video and channel as well. And that is it, guys. Till next time for season 2 of the Hearts Football Manager 2017. What the fuck? I've been playing this game too long. 2021 save. Till next time. Peace.